Okay, today guys, I'm not running, I'm walking because I worked on legs today. So, I'm walking 10K and then I'll be done for the day. Guys, I want to show you. I'm running all the way. Can't really see it, but right now is my first stop. Guys, I came to wash my car and it's so dirty. It's crazy. I need to wash like 2 weeks now and now it's dirty. Guys, and just like that, my baby is looking Don't touch it. Guys, look at this. So I definitely love a small bag. Like these three are Collie, but this is Collie one. Just smile. So cute. Like this one definitely want to come home with me for sure. And even look at this cute one. It's definitely given. Yes, we're going to brunch. Type vibes. Are you feeling it? Yes. I'm definitely Aldebaran. I love an Aldebaran. It's given chocolate. Yes. I look inside. And it even has a handle. Let's see what it's given. It's giving. Yes. Rich auntie vibes. As she should. I'm doing the most. I walk forward, but it's giving. Hey guys, today is Monday and I'm showing up. I was supposed to go running earlier, but I couldn't. And so now I'm just showing up, even though it's like 7:30 at night. I'm still putting in the work, being disciplined and staying consistent. And it's all about that showing up no matter what.
No, me lo robaron.
Yeah, right.
Guys,
I'm trying lemonade. Hey guys, I decided to jump on here and just start this vlog, you know, introducing myself to you guys. You know, this is something that is outside of my box, but I say, you know, this year, well, last year I was like, I'm just taking a leap of faith and I'm just letting God guide me. Okay, my name is Carol and I'm 38 years old. I'm a mom of 2 boys. I'm a single parent. And, you know, I just decided to start this journey because, you know, I wanted to share my life. I do have a TikTok channel and I'm on Instagram. You know, I will put those links below. But my channel is really just a safe place to just, you know, share my life and to just talk about things on a whole that, you know, women go through and process and everything like that. And, you know, I've been on a journey for the last 2 years of healing, of growing as a woman, of breaking generational patterns, you know, of unlearning a lot of things that I learned as a child growing up, you know. And a lot of I've realized so much. Okay, I can go on and on, but let's just start there. This year I entered a year and I wanted to be closer to God, so I decided to, you know what, I'm gonna be more intentional. I'm gonna make time, because a lot of the times we say, okay, we're gonna make time. A lot of times we get caught up in life and we just don't have the time. We keep pushing it aside, or we just, but this year saying, no, I'm gonna be intentional. I'm gonna make time, and while I'm doing, I'm also gonna be journaling every day, you know, and it has been life changing, to say the least, guys. From since I started reading my Bible, from since I started journaling, I even did a Lent. It started on February 18th, and listen, I've gained so much clarity that sometimes I have to pinch myself and be like, if I didn't do this, would I still, if I didn't decided to go on this journey, would I still gain clarity? And the answer is probably no. But I've gained so much clarity, guys, when it comes to my business, when it comes to my relationship, when it comes to people around me, and just the woman I am today and the woman I was last year is two different women, okay? But it's been amazing, the least. Uncomfortable, definitely, but sometimes being uncomfortable is necessary, because sometimes I feel like as women we get so comfortable in life and in our job and in relationships that sometimes we need to be shaken up, to get uncomfortable, to figure out what it is that we really want out of life. And that's what actually happened to me. I realized that I was staying in situations that was no longer serving me. I was keeping people around me that wasn't on the same level as me, wasn't motivating me. We had different values, and it was affecting me. But I was such like a people pleaser. I want to always make everybody happy, because I'm a person, I hate conflict and I hate drama. I hate to argue with people. So I would always be like, okay, and I'm a person, I'm always trying to save everyone. And what I realized, you can't save everyone. If somebody wants to be saved, they have to save them themselves. And it was a hard lesson to learn. Even when it came to family, there was family members that I had to like, not really cut ties with them, but just be like, you know what, I love you, but I'm gonna love you from afar, because right now I just value my peace and my sanity more than just staying around for things that no longer align with me. And boy, even in my relationship, I realized a lot of things in my relationship, and not only this relationship, but a lot of things in my relationship before. But I realized that as women, we sacrifice so much, and we shouldn't. We get so lost in being a mother, in being a partner, in being a friend, that we keep putting ourselves on the back burner. We put things that we want to do, dreams that we had, we forget about them because we're a mom now, or we're a wife now, we're a spouse. But what I've been realizing is that we can coexist in our relationship. We can coexist being a mom, but it's all about making time for yourself. 5 years ago, I was lost. I was lost in a relationship. I was lost being a mom, and I didn't know who I was, And it took me probably about 3 years ago to finally start putting me first and start walking on the right path. And it took me last year, after starting that journey, to figure out what is my purpose and what is it that I want to do with the rest of my life. And it took me this year to figure out and to finally start putting me first, And with me putting me first, I started becoming independent, because I realized that I was relying so much on people, to do things. I would never go out, I would never travel without people. I always wanted people to do things, and I came in this year and I was like, no, I can't keep on living my life like this, because if I keep on relying on people, they will hold me back. If I want to do something, I'm going to do it. If I want to go out, I'm going to go out. If I want to go on a solo trip, I'm going to do it. Because at the end of the day, it's what I want, you know. And after I started doing that, I started small. I started with going on, we started running by myself. I started taking myself on solo dates. I started doing things with my kids, you know, by myself, because I always wanted company, whether it be a family or my, you know, my partner, whatever. And as I started doing that, I realized, okay, I started figuring out, okay, things that I like and things that I don't like. You know, my standards and my boundaries started raising. I realized, okay, there were certain things in my life that I was just keeping around or sticking around to it because I was so comfortable with being comfortable. You know, like, it wasn't technically bad, but at the same time, I was just so comfortable. You know, and there was a lot of things, like, for instance, I want to get married one day, but I was staying in a relationship knowing that it wasn't aligned with me, knowing that my partner he wasn't ready for marriage, but I was, you know. And I keep putting down how I felt just because the relationship was good, just because I was comfortable, you know. But in the end, it ended up like becoming uncomfortable, because at some point I had to sit down with myself and be like, Carol, you want marriage, okay? Like, why are you staying in something that doesn't align with what you want, you know? It was hard, but I did it. I came out of the relationship, you know, but it was me for the first time standing up for myself and what I want, not what somebody else want or what made me feel comfortable. You know, sometimes getting uncomfortable will make you comfortable, if that makes sense. But yeah, so that's a little bit of my story, and I hope you guys will continue to follow me on this journey. And as I said, I'm new here, and I hope you guys will be interested in learning more about me and my journey. And subscribe and click, and we'll continue to learn more about each other.